Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, welcome back. This class we shall see what is a toolbar, tooltip, accelerator keys, hotkeys, string table, like that, a number of things we shall see. This exercise may look very preliminary, but actually this is little advanced one. See that this is a menu bar where the character F is underlined, E is underlined. Therefore, the characters which are underlined are called as hotkeys. And here Control N, Control O, Control S, these are called as accelerator keys, which accelerates our execution. Control O will open a new file, and Control P will open the print dialog. Control S will open the save dialog. Okay. Likewise, here we have a number of things like Control W will open the up class wizard, like that. And whatever you see, these little icons, these are called as the toolbar. If I hover the mouse over the icon, you can see a small text appears in a rectangle called as save all, or here save. So this small text which assists what the control is called as a tooltip. Okay, so this class we shall develop how to write a toolbar, tooltip, menu bar, hotkey, accelerator keys. I have developed a small application. Now if you run this, now see that this is my application which has everything. Say for instance this application, see that this has this one, Control A, Control S, Control M, Control D, they are called as the accelerator keys. And if I hover the mouse over this one, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division appears in a small text, they are called as the tooltip. If I give two numbers, say 12 and suppose say 5, and I can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division by means of the tools or by accelerator keys, by pressing Control A for addition, Control S for subtraction, Control M for multiplication, Control D for division. You can see that those operations are performed. Now let us see how this exercise we can incorporate in Visual C++. Therefore, I close all the applications and I select File, New, Application Wizard. I call this one is equal to say toolbar exercise, and I select OK. This is a single document interface. I go to next and I go to the last step, and the view class, instead of the base class is equal to view, let us take the form class, and we set finish. And now this is the form which I have got, and I switch on the grid, and these are my controls. Therefore, sorry, these are my controls, and this I will drag here, and I will put a rectangular box for decoration. I right click, go to the properties, I remove the caption so that the border is displayed. Okay, then I drag a static text. I call this one is equal to number 1, and I take a static edit box, an edit box, and I drag it. I take two more controls, control and drag it for getting number 2, and control and drag it, this is for getting the result. Okay, now these three edit boxes we select, go to the properties, and in the style, since they are numbers, you right justify it and make it as a number. And since this one is a result, therefore right click and make it as read only. And number 1, instead of this, I will make this one as this one is equal to number 2, and this one, instead of this number, you call this one is equal to say result. Okay. Right, now we have to associate the variables. Therefore, let us go to the class wizard, and now in the member variable, for the edit box 1, I call this one is equal to n1 of type integer, and for the edit box 2, I call this one n2 as integer, and for this edit box 3, which is the result, I call this one equal to n3 as integer. Okay, now 3 variables we have associated to the 3 controls. Okay, now I save everything. Now in order to have, if I compile and if I run this application, you can see that already, since this is a SD application, the menus are there, and likewise the toolbar is there. And if I hover the mouse over this bar, I see that the open, otherwise save, otherwise print, otherwise help, about, all this tool tip is also there. But I want to include my menu, therefore let us close this. In order to add a menu in the resource tab, let us go to the menu and double click this menu. Already these menus are there, so I select a new area, and here I call this one is equal to, the title is equal to, say, arithmetic. Okay, then under that I want one more sub menu, call it as addition, and one more sub menu, I call it as subtraction, and one more sub menu, I call it as multiplication, and one more menu, I call it as division. Okay, now my menu is there, but my menu, like Control N, Control O, my menu has no accelerator keys. Therefore, in order to add it, let us give some equal space, Control T, and I define Control CTRL plus A will give me the addition. I copy this, and for the second menu I paste it. This is for the Control S will give me the subtraction, and for this one Control M will give me the multiplication, and Control D will give me the division. Okay. So this is only the visibility, we have not yet programmed. Okay, therefore now we save everything, and now I have to associate command event, command message for all these menu events. Therefore go to the class wizard and be sure you select the view class. Under the message map, these my IDs are ID arithmetic addition. Whenever the addition menu is clicked, execute this function. When division menu is clicked, execute this function. When multiplication menu is clicked, add a function. When a subtraction menu is clicked, add a function. So these 4 events I have associated. Now in case of addition, what we do is, from the control it has to go to the variable. Therefore it is update data true. If you do not specify, it is by default to true. Now n3 variable is equal to n1 plus n2, and now from the variable it has to come back to the control. Therefore update data false. Okay, now this I copy it, and I run the same routine for all the other operation. Therefore this one, for the division, I select this one equal to n1 divided by n2, and for this multiplication I want these n1 and n2 are multiplied, and likewise for this subtraction I paste it, and this one is minus. Now let us check, save it and build it. There are no errors. Now you can see that if I give the first number 12 and another number 5, and here if I select addition, addition is performed, subtraction is performed, multiplication is performed, division is performed. Now here I added Control A, Control S, Control M, Control D. Now if I press Control A, Control M, Control S, Control D, nothing is performed because this is only displayed but we have not included. In order to include the accelerator keys, again select the resource. In the accelerator, see that under accelerator, select this table and double click an empty area and select the ID which you have created, and ID arithmetic addition. Now I pin this. Now what I want, already control key is selected. I want whenever the character A is pressed, this is to be executed. Therefore I select enter. Therefore you can see that one menu item is added. I double click again. Now select the another menu item, ID this one. Whenever the division menu should be executed whenever D is clicked, and likewise this one, whenever the multiplication is clicked, the Control M is clicked, that has to be executed, and likewise whenever this one ID subtraction is clicked, here Control S is clicked, the subtraction has to be executed. Alright, I added in the accelerator keys. Now here there is a redundancy, Control S, Control S. Therefore I will delete whatever I don't want. So multiplication I want, subtraction I want, and all these things I don't want. Therefore I have my menus. Control A will perform addition, D will perform division, M will perform multiplication, S will perform subtraction. Now if I save everything, and if I run this, and if I give the two numbers 12 and 5, and now I am not selecting the menu, I am pressing Control A has performed addition, subtraction, control M multiplication, control D division. Okay, now we have to add in menu, and since it has already crossed 10 minutes, I will continue in the next lecture. This continuation will be in the second part. Thank you.